All right, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim that is pushing this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Um, our boy Nero is back in office, all right? Which is Trump, all right? We know that's Trump reincarnated, you know? And if you know anything about the history, you know how Nero persecuted the church or persecuted the Israelites, period, you know? Let's go to this and let's go down. Let's see what Nero is known for, right? It says most Roman sources offer overwhelmingly negative assessments of his personality and reign, right? And the same thing that they do with Trump, all right? That's another reason how you know he's Nero, all right? But also Nero was also loved amongst the people too, you know? He was loved and hated. Most contemporary sources describe him as a tyrannical, self-indulgent, and debauched, right? And that's all. Like, if you've been paying attention to the election and watching the news, you know it's been a slaughter fest on Trump. You know, they have been defaming his name or making him the bad guy in the news. All right, which if you're an Edomite, you're a bad guy anyways. All right. The damn devil is a bad guy, period. Okay? It says, the historian Tacitus claims that the Roman people thought of him compulsive and corrupt, and Sonois tells that many Romans believe the great fire of Rome was instigated by Nero to clear the land for his planned golden house. Tacitus claims Nero sees Christians as scapegoats for the fire and had them burned alive, seemingly motivated not a public justice but a personal cruelty, right? So same thing, all right? So this same thing can take place, you know, when things start getting so bad in America, all right? They're gonna turn their eyes on us, all right? And they're gonna try to use us as scapegoats, right? Now this is something else I read, all right, in here. It says Christian tradition. It says martyrs of Peter and Paul, right? It says the first text to suggest that Nero ordered the execution of an apostle is the letter of Clement to Corinth, to the Corinthians, traditionally dated to around AD 96, the apocryphal Ascension of Isaiah. A Christian writing from the 2nd century says the slayer of his mother, who himself, even the king, will persecute the plant which the 12 apostles of the beloved have planted. It says of the 12 will be delivered into the hands. This is interpreted as referring to Nero, all right? So he killed Peter, all right? According to this, all right? So showing you, you know, this dude, he was behind, you know, persecuting the church. And Bishop Fesibus Caesarea was first to write explicitly that Paul was beheaded and Peter crucified in Rome during the reign of Nero. He states that Nero's persecution led to Peter and Paul's death, but that Nero did not give any specific orders. However, several other accounts going back to the 1st century have Paul surviving his first 2 years in Rome, traveling to Hispania before facing trial in Rome again to his prior death. Paul is first said to have been crucified, specifically upside down in Rome during so like it says Peter is said to be crucified specifically upside down in Rome during Nero's reign, but not by Nero in the apocryphal Acts of Peter, the accounts ends with Paul still alive and Nero abiding by God's command not to persecute any more Christians. By the 4th century, a number of writers were stating that Nero killed Peter and Paul. All right. So, and those was two of, Yahweh top man. Peter, guess what? The house was built, with Peter. Like Yahweh said, the gates of hell should not prevail. All right. So Peter was that head dude, right? And the Apostle Paul was what? He says, what? I am the least, but the greatest, all right? And if you look at the scriptures, Apostle Paul had the most books. He got 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, right? He got Ephesians, Colossians, Philemon, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Hebrews, So most of the New Testament is made up of Paul's writings, right? So if this is true, hey, he killed two heavy dudes, in the spirit, man, But with that being said, all right, these things can take place again, all right? Us being cast into prison, like it says in the book of Revelations, all right? Let's grab that real quick. Just don't get me wrong, shit might seem cool for a little second, but things are still happening. Prophecy is still going to rap. Prophecy is not going to stop, but things are not going to get better because Trump is in office, Like it says in the scriptures, it says peace, peace, then sudden destruction, So this is a stumbling block for most of America, because when you look at it, a lot of people wanted Trump in office. About 70% of the country, because they was basically tired of the Democrat shit, And we is in the last of the last days, so it do make sense to, have history repeat itself again. The Roman Empire and, Nero doing his thing, man, So it makes sense. This is Revelations 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, right? And that's what happened to Peter and Paul, They're gonna lock us up, and guess what? You might be put to death. That's why it's written in Revelations, the 20th chapter, right? It says there was some beheaded for the witness of Yahweh, man. All right. It says, right, that's how you know who those two witnesses are too, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Okay? The brothers in the camps, all right? We represent those witnesses, okay? It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, right? And this is a test, right? That word tried go into the word test. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Yeah, so what we facing right now is death, man. All right? Whether you like it or not. That's what we signed up for. Ain't no Bella. Now the Lord can deliver you, and get you out of a situation, because all of us is not gonna get cast into prison, The Lord is gonna have it that some brothers, get away, because it's written, hey, Yahweh made a statement, hey, there be some standing here that shall not taste death. Okay, but that's the balance of the Lord. Some is gonna see Yahweh come back on his chariots. Okay, some is gonna actually get put to death and come back with Yahweh. All right, as is written in the book of Thessalonians, man, the dead shall rise first. You see? So really, we don't really have to be worried, But hey, this is what's written. But however, Yahweh Shai got your story written, that's how it's gonna happen. Okay? This is Luke 21:12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. You see, Trump is a ruler, all right? So whether you brought before a judge or, you know, somebody in the Senate, you know, because it's gonna be a public thing. You know, just like they do those so-called terrorists who they terrorize, you know. Guess what? You're gonna be in that same situation, man. All right? Because what? They consider us black extremists. All right? So you know, this is a real thing, you know. They have Hebrew Israelites on the terrorist list. You know, guys that's standing on the corner preaching the Bible that haven't committed any violent acts. Now why is that? You know, this is just history repeat itself all over again, man. That's why Yahweh made the statement, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. And then he said what? Watch as well as pray, man. So you have to be on point, you know. You have to be blameless, man. Now these other guys that think this is a joke, all right, these other camps, man, they gonna really get hit hard. That's who gonna really get hit hard. The ones that have already sold out. These all gonna run up in your schools, all right? Cause you guys, you try to have a little glitz and the glamour, all right? And you don't want to teach certain things because you don't want to look a certain way. Guess what? Esau is coming for you niggas first. IUIC, ISUPK, and whoever else fall up under that fucking sellout branch. You know? You guys is gonna get hit first. Okay? Cause Esau know where to get you. Hey, he just get you while you at school. You know? Or they'll tell your leaders to fucking give you over. Gather them here at this time. You know, and then we can roll down on y'all, man. Okay? So you best believe, man, something is coming. Right? Let me see. There's some more to this as you can see too. You know? Which they going off right there. Cause it says Augustine mentions to many Christians believe Nero. No, that they going off. All right, which the so-called white man is the mystery of iniquity. He is, but it's just not that one individual. All right, them as a nation is an anti-Messiah, you know. All right, or anti-Yahweh, or they're anti-Israelites, you know. They ain't just one individual. All those devils, all right, all of them. It says, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. See, so it's a testimony. All right, a testimony to you, man. Okay. Settle it therefore in your hearts, and not to meditate before what ye shall answer. Right. So when we go out on the highways and byways, right, we be cussing out these devils. Look, we're gonna actually get a chance to tell some of these devils to their face, man, how we feel. All right, and what the Lord is gonna do to them. You know, who's to say? You might be brought before a fucking Rothschild or a fucking Rockefeller, you know, or the president. No telling. Cause they know they look, man, they know who the prophets are, man. See, our people, they don't acknowledge us as the prophets, but you better believe these so-called scholars and these different elites, man, they know we the prophets, man. They know who the men of the Lord are. Okay? And guess what? When they roll down on us, guess what? They just fulfilling the word of the Most High. They just fulfilling prophecy. It's written what? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. You see? So they know these things, man. All right. It says, where I'm at. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist, right? So that's why you had guys like vocab, right? They can't help it, man. It's like a moth to the light, man. You know, they they love the haters, you know. But some reason, look, they're addicted to they're addicted to trying to make us look like liars, but also critique us, you know. Because while we have that light, man, okay, like it says in the book of Matthew, ye are the light of the world, you know. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Hold on. That's why these guys. Let me see. Let's grab that real quick. Matthew 5:14. It says, "Ye are the light of the world," right? That's something about us, man. We have that light, man. We have this understanding, okay? It's like if the world went if the world went pitch black. Imagine the world being pitch black, but yet you have this one bright light. You know, you think everybody is not going to draw to that light? Which, on a spiritual aspect, the world is pitch black, man. Right? It says what the world. What's Isaiah 60? It says what the world walketh in darkness. You know, I kind of mangled it. You know, it says no. It says, I take that back. It says gross darkness the people. All right, that's what it says. Gross darkness is the people. Okay, so with that light, okay, it says you are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill that cannot be hid. So it can't be hid, man. We can't be hid, all right? What it says, we are made a spectacle unto the world. That's written in the book of Corinthians. You see? So everybody is going to what? Look at us, all right? We're going to be seen, all right? It says, neither do man light a candle and put it under a bushel, but a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. That your light so shine before man, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. It says, I'll read 17 too. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. You see, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So look, man, everything is being fulfilled right now, man. All right, and us being locked up or being put on the news and these different things, that's got to be fulfilled too, man. It's written, the servant is not greater than his master. If these things happen to Yahushua, it's gonna happen to you too, man. Okay. You got to remember that. You got to put that in your head. Okay. Back to Luke. It says, Luke 21:16. And ye shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. You see? So some of you, you're going to get put to death, man. Or some of us, all right? The man of the Lord, all right? That make that body a living sacrifice. See, a living sacrifice, guess what? We live in sacrifices, which means what? You can actually, this sacrifice can actually be put to death too, because when you sacrifice something, guess what? It's supposed to be killed. So some of us might actually be killed, man. All right? I'm going to put it like that. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, and there shall not a hair on your head perish. See, and some of us brothers, hey, we ain't gonna perish. Some of us the Lord is gonna keep us. It says, in your patience possess your soul, or what? Keep your shit together, man. All right. Be on point. Get right in the spirit, man. In our patience possess our souls, man. Be on point. Okay? read a little bit more of this. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, it was just talking about 70 AD, but it's going to take place again. Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee into the mountains. Let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not none of them that are in countries enter thereinto. Right, and I'm gonna stop right there. I think I'm gonna grab one more scripture, and I'm gonna shut this down, man. All right, hooray for Nero. All right, which, hey, I like Trump. All right, and I think most brothers like him, man. You know, he's a funny dude, man. You know, but it's funny, you know, that that, you know, most brothers kind of like the dude a little bit. You know, that's because that, you know, we got a connection with that demon. You know, that demon put fucking hell on us in the ancient world, man. 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who is that talking about? The Israelites. Those are the ones that fear the Lord. Okay? It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And then shall they be known who are my chosen. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. And they shall be tried as gold as in the fire. All right? It says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days are at hand. The days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you. So the Lord's going to get us out that jam, man. All right? And look, and the reason you're going to know who the Lord's chosen, right, is because what? The things that's going to be happening, rather than us being persecuted, but also the Lord is going to give us power, man. All right? The Lord's going to protect, you know, a lot of us, man. Okay? So whether it's death or if it's the Lord's protection, guess what? You're going to know who the Lord's chosen, but also prophecy too. All right, when these prophecies come to pass, all right, that's another way you're going to know who the Lord's chosen is, who the Lord is dealing with. All right, through those prophecies. Okay, because us in Great Millstone, look, man, we push the doom and gloom, man. Okay, we look, man, we have not shunned to declare unto you the whole gospel, man. All right? Like it says in the book of Ezekiel, it was written within now lamentation, mourning, and woe, man. So we ain't shunning those things, man. All right? Hey, so with that, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, the honors to the elders of GMS, also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.